two teams who used to call St. Louis home. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Coming up next.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. First and 10 from the 41. Now Stafford again. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 3 on that gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, here's Stafford. It is caught left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Looking slant route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Throwing now, Stafford. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Sly's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. DJ Dallas now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Conner on the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Conner again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The 1st down carry for Connor. And he'll be brought down after a short carry that crosses the 45. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Murray on 3rd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing a 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Rams headed back out for their 2nd drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Stafford now. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 1-yard gain on the play, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Rams with 10 to go still on 2nd down. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Stafford from the gun. Cup on the catch. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He gets this one to Nakua. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals, nothing.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. McManus sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Rams out in front. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Hewitt.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Arizona has the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes its offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Ready to start this drive with Conner. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things 10-10. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 32. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Able to find Nakua here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to push this down to the 12. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stafford. This one's caught. Touchdown, LA! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 10.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Murray to throw. Finds his target, Ryman. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jared Verse on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Kyler. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right back to Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Connor here from the gun. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, Murray. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With a 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it 17 all. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And it brings up an LA first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have taken the lead late. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 17.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dallas with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Wilson on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more.
As they work to get set. Setting up to pass. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to a point late in this one. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Here's 2nd and 11. That one complete to Whittington. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Throw complete to Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Stafford now. He gets this one to Nakua. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Stafford again. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stafford back to throw. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Man in motion here. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams take the lead in this game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
24.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dallas with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They've got first down from the 31. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's up, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Back to the air, Murray. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. They snap it to Murray. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Glendale.